Hello everyone, welcome back to this Python programming series. Today we will be looking at what are IDE and what IDE will I be using in the future. Now, what is an IDE in general? IDE means Integrated Development Environment. It provides an environment for user to compile his code or debug it or other resource materials. Now, what are the most popular IDEs in the world? It includes Visual Studio and NetBeans, Eclipse, IntelliJ. Now, all of these are used for different things. Some also include Python, some include C++, some include Java. Suppose IntelliJ is work for mostly Java, and this for Java, and C++, Java, Python. But mostly for Python, the best IDE for Python are usually NumPy, Spider, Jupyter Notebook, and PyCharm. There are also other IDs such as PyDev, but mostly we will be working on these ones. Now, out of these, which is the best one and which I usually use? All of these are best. All of these have their own specific place. Usually, mostly people use Spider. Some use PyCharm a lot, but I usually go with Spider or Jupyter Notebook. A lot of people also use Jupyter Notebook. Now, why do I use Jupyter Notebook? I will show you the reasons. First of all, installing Jupyter Notebook. To install Jupyter Notebook, you will need to go to your Chrome and then search in your search engine Jupyter Notebook installation. Now, this site, jupyter.org install, this is the official site and you will need to click on it. After going in there, you will need to go to here and you will see these things. Pip install Jupyter Lab, pip install Notebook. Now, what is the difference between these two? In pip install Jupyter Lab, you are obviously installing the whole Jupyter Lab. But in pip install Notebook, you install Notebook for basically your, I guess, CMD. But it doesn't matter. You can use any one of them. You should usually use this one because I usually tend to this one. Now, if you go to CMD, now just write this pip install Jupyter Notebook. Be careful of the spaces. Okay, as you can see, I made a mistake. I wrote Jupyter Notebook. I should have wrote Jupyter Lab. Now, when you click enter, this will happen, and another bar should appear. Now, I had already installed Jupyter Notebook. That's why it didn't take that long for me. But for you, it will show also loading bar, and you will start installing the packages. So wait for it. Now, after installation, you just need to write here Jupyter Notebook. As you can see from here, it says to invoke Jupyter Notebook. By invoking to execute Jupyter, you just need to write this to run Jupyter Notebook. So when you write Jupyter Notebook and press enter, it will take a couple of minutes, and there you go. It will automatically open your Chrome browser. Now, for say it does not open your Chrome browser, or for say it opens Internet Explorer and you want to run it in Chrome, you just need to go back and just copy this HTTP localhost 88/token up to this point, up to 8D6FB. When you copy whole of this, you just need to paste this in your search bar and it will take you here. Now, after this, where do you go to start a new project? You just need to go here and click new and then Python 3. After that, it will also open a new page. In this page, you have your working area. This is your toolbar, your menu bar, and everything. This is basically IDE, which provides you an interface to work on your code. Now, why do I use Jupyter Notebook? We will take an abstract example. Suppose you're a human. Or actually, you are a human. No need to suppose that. Now, your sight, hearing, touch, and I get taste. No, touch and taste is the same thing. And walking, you can say. Now, these things, all your senses, basically sight. Now, suppose when you're working on a robot and you have to give him these properties such as sight, hearing, touch, walking. I make a project and then I assign you different parts. I told you that you need to work on a program which works on the sight part of the project. Okay, and then another person works on hearing, one on touch, one on walking. Now, suppose you do your job well, and this is the side part of your program, site. Now, after this, you go to your next program, and in here, I write my program hearing. no need to tend to this. Just ignore this part of the program. And then after hearing, you go to touch. This is someone else now. Okay, so basically you were working on sight, I was working on hearing, someone else was working on touch. We want to make a whole program together so we can work on a robot. Now when we are working, there comes an error in the robot. Now we don't know where the error is. We then later end up testing different things. We found that it is in the hearing part of the program. Now when I test this part of the program, I get a true result. It says it's working perfectly, and I'm like, okay, this is fine. Then I just ignore this area. Then I come to this second area, and I look at here. What is the problem? This also executes perfectly. Then I come into last part of the program, which is touch. Now this is not working properly. I find out that I need to only check or debug this portion of the program because these are already correct. I don't need to waste my time over there because they already have the right answer I needed. Now if suppose you were not working with Jupyter Notebook and this was almost together, suppose you wrote it in one place all together like this. You wrote everything in one whole area like sight, hearing, and walking. Now, when I start debugging the program, I want to know where the error was. I will first check out maybe it was in the sight area, maybe in the walking area, maybe in the hearing area. Suppose the error was in this part of the program. I end up checking this part of the program first, and after a few hours, I found out this is correct. Then I go to this area part of the program, walking. I skip that one for last. Then I found out this was also correct. I also wasted a few hours. Then at the last, I found out that this was the main part of the program I need to check, and this wasted a lot of time for me. So these are one of the advantages of Jupyter Notebook. Other than that, there is nothing else. Now in the next video, we will be talking about the variable, string, boolean, other things. Until then, take care.